This morning on the KOAM Morning News on Fox 14, it's the Battle of the Creamy, a battleground where the savory and cheesy collide. Two men enter armed with only their mac and cheese, and one leaves as the cheese lord. This morning we present the Steel Cook. For today's judges, we have the Dirty Mule Dame, the Cuisine Queen, Tanya Bach. Up next we have the Lean Green Bean Machine, producer and mac and cheese extraordinaire, Caden Milner. And of course, the most dashing gentleman at KOAM, the Craft King, Zach Dodge. Our competitors are KOAM photographer Liam Mandelbaum and director Nathan Martin. Let the Steel Cook begin.
All right, thanks, Zach. I got my mac and cheese up first. It starts with boiling the pasta. I prefer Shell's noodles. You can really do anything you like though. Then I do a little flour, a little butter, and some cheese. I just do about a pound of cheese for a box of Shell noodles. Mix that all together, put it in a casserole pan, and then just put a layer of Parmesan and cheddar cheese on top and bake that in the oven for about 45 minutes at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I have prepared for you today. I think it's gonna knock it out of the park. I think I'm gonna do a great job, but our director, Nathan Martin, thinks he's gonna do a better job than me. So here he is to show me up. What do you got for us, Nathan?
Well, I have a more American mac and cheese, if I don't say so myself. Something without so many frills, just good old-fashioned mac and cheese. You start by just pouring a box of pasta into boiling water for about 9 minutes or so. While that's going, you get another saucepan going with your heavy whipping cream and a half stick of butter. Once that starts to warm up, you want to throw in your Velveeta. It's usually a good idea to kind of slice it up a little bit so it's easier to manage, melts a little bit quicker. One thing that we like to do a little different in my family is throw in about 4 ounces of cream cheese. And then of course you salt and butter to taste. Once that cheese mixture is good and mixed, you just add your pasta to it.
May the best mac and cheese win. All right, judges.
I will.
All right, judges, what do you think?
Thanks, Liam. We have the fabled mac and cheese with us now. This one is Liam's first, and I tasted it a minute ago, and it's got kind of a savory flavor with some pepper and seasonings and everything like that. It's actually a shell instead of an elbow, and so it's pretty good and got a nice bite to it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it's definitely like a very fancy tasting mac and cheese, and I actually do really enjoy it. It's good.
This would be an excellent selection if you were attending an adult Thanksgiving party, because I think the flavors in this would be pleasurable for someone our age, or millennials, or like just maybe not for the kids though. I'll be honest, some of the flavors I don't think my kids would enjoy this one so well, but I really like it. But keep that in mind when you're planning who you're cooking for.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And then we have Nathan's here as well. It's much more creamy, got way more of a traditional macaroni and cheese vibe, like with that Velveeta in there. It's actually a noodle or a spiral. I can't tell, honestly, because it is so creamy and thick. Really good as well. What do you guys think?
Yeah, absolutely. I really enjoy Nathan's mac and cheese. It's got a definitely a very creamy texture that's more traditional.
But this one is perfect for the entire family.
Definitely, and I think that pairing them together even is really great, because you have Liam's that has all of the spices and the pepper notes and everything in there. And then you have Nathan's that's a little more toned down and creamy and more traditional. But what do you guys think as far as crowning a winner?
Oh, this is tough.
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely.
right?
Okay, how about we do this? On the count of 3, lift up the one that you believe wins.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
If you can't tell, I think Nathan's should win.
I picked Nathan's too.
Me too.
Just because I'm cooking for the family this Thanksgiving. I loved yours, Liam. I absolutely loved yours.
It is
but
good.
I'm cooking for the family,
Right.
and I might just add this one tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. They're both great. I can't argue that.
If you'd like to make either or both of these recipes, you can find them on our website, KOAMnewsnow.com.